Hello everyone, I want to thank you for tuning in today. Guys, it's such a serious matter that's going on with my daughter, Joycelyn Savage, Robert Sylvester Kelly, Robert, and some other women. First of all, I want to say thank you for tuning in, and this is the month of December. Last year around this time, 2016 around this time, we had no contact with our daughter face to face. We only had maybe 30 seconds of talk time, and it was more like what my wife always called prison calls. Well, sometime we have to look at the whole situation and find out who really is the problem here. Do we blame Robert Kelly for his not being intelligent enough to understand what's going on? Do we blame his illness that he said he cannot read? Do we blame his sex addiction for what is going on also? Do we blame the pedophiles that they say that he has done in the past? Or do we blame the people who support him? Well, I think that we blame the people who are surrounding him and getting him in a situation to where it's not beneficial for his lifestyle or his own family, his ex-wife or his kids. From my understanding of meeting with his ex-wife, that he has no contact with them. Now, I'm not in a situation where I'm coming to, this is not a bad situation. I encourage Robert to see his kids. Because of this time of the year, this is Christmas time. This is where family come together. This is where he needs to support his kids and give them the love that they deserve. At one point in time, TMZ said something bad about one of his kids. That hurt me tremendously. I stepped out and I said, no, not the kids. Politicians always say that as well. But I truly, honestly believe, not the kids. You know, if he done something wrong, that's fine and dandy. But going after his kids, that's a no-no. They're innocent, and they was born into this. They wasn't asked to be brought into this. My daughter, I'm praying for her. I know that she's in a condition right now where it's not too good for her. I know that she's unhappy because she haven't reached out to no one in her family. I think I've said this multiple times, but it's a different situation because this is going on the third Christmas that I have not seen my daughter. Now, is this for her sitting there watching this right now? From my understanding, she hears everything I say. So Joycelyn, if you're hearing everything I say, your daddy, which is I, Tim Savage, and your mother, Joycelyn Savage, Jory, and Jalen, and your other loved ones love you so much. We look forward to seeing you on this special occasion to come home for Christmas. It's been since December 2016 since we saw you. This will be the third Christmas that we have not laid eyes on you. You have a relative, and I won't name names because it's not right for me to name names, but they're in stage 4 cancer right now. Very ill, very sick. And if you know who I'm talking about, you need to reach out soon. We all must go one day. Like my father passed in 2017. He really wanted to see you, Joycelyn. My mother calls me every night to ask, have I talked to you? Have I seen you? Have I heard from you? She's worried about you. Your grandmama Shirley. Your nana's worried about you as well. It's a lot of people on your side of the family calls me, and it's hard for me to talk about have I seen or talked to you when I never haven't talked to you or even seen you since December 2016. I've bonded with other families that have been in the same situation that you're in. Angelo Clary and Alice Clary. They're heartbroken. But we have to come to some understanding here. Is that wars start and wars end. Whereas there's some type of truth or whatever, it's always a beginning and an end to everything. Whether this end tomorrow, whether this is end in the month of December, whether this is end from 2 years or 10 years from now, your family will always be your family. We will always be here to support you. We will always be here to love you, no matter what the circumstances are. We was there the night that they had the threat at the theater for someone. I can't say who it is. I can't even say it's R.Kelly. I can't say who it was. But for your little sister to be sitting next to me in that theater and someone to stand up and say that if we continue to watch this, it's going to be some shooting going on. That's horrible for your 12-year-old sister to be involved in that. But she wanted to be there because she wanted to see and support. She wanted to hear from you. Jory loves you. I love you. Joycelyn, if you hear this and you're listening to me right now, it's in your best interest to try to make some type of means with your family. If you're hearing me, I do this because I love you. I do this because your mother loves you. Those survivors that's out there right now, some of them didn't have to speak. Some of them have went on and they called me on a regular basis to check on you and see how you're doing. I don't think none of them wish Rob any harm. But what we have to do here, we have to come to some type of conclusion. Whereas it's getting Rob some help and getting him in a situation to where he can go and some type of rehab, or getting you in a rehab. And when I say rehab, I mean rehabilitation of trying to gather your thoughts and your minds where we as a family, we can work things out. Now, have I done some wrong in this? Maybe so. You know, some people do not want to accept the blame. We as parents love you, your mother and I. We come to you right now to say, whatever you may do, we will always love you, Joycelyn. No matter whatever the circumstances may be, because that's the reason why God put me in your life. That's the reason why He ordained me as your father. And that's the reason why He ordained your mother as your mother. We will always be here because at the end of the day, your family is all you have. And I hope you hear this, because whether it's one day from now or whether it's 20 years from now, me as your daddy will always be here for you. I will always be here for you to come and put your head on my shoulders and cry because I love you. And I'm pretty sure, Robert, your kids will want to do the same. They love you, they want to see you, and they really do want to hear from you. And you as a father should want to do the same. At this time, it's Christmas time, and it's very hard for Joycelyn. It's very hard on me, and it's very hard on the other kids. But we have to remember this season is about Jesus Christ. And if you remember when God and Moses went before the Pharaoh and he told him to let his people go, it wasn't Moses. It was actually God telling the Pharaoh. And I'm saying the same thing right now. There's no harm should come against you or no one else. But you have to let these girls go and see their families and be at one in peace. I'm here holding my hand out to tell you that. In God's name, you have to understand. You have to. The people around you must come to some type of conclusion to say you have to make amends with the Savage family and the Clary family. I am saying that right now, on today. We as people have to come together, no matter what you have done to my daughter, and no matter what I've done to you or you've done to me. As of right now, December the 17th of 2018, we have to make some type of amends so my wife can see her daughter and I can see my daughter, and as well you can see your family. Now, whatever you got going on with your ex-wife is between you and your ex-wife. I met the young lady. She's a nice young lady. Now, do I know a history or background? No, I do not. I've met some of the other survivors or some of the other people that say that they have had some contact with you. Do I know them in fully? No, but some of them seem nice. And it's the same way with you. Some people think you're a nice man, where some people don't. Well, I'm asking right now that you come forth and allow my daughter to contact me and my wife, and we can move forward and move beyond this. This is probably be one of the last videos that I put out about this, because it's more hurting to my family than anything. We just want to see our daughter and make sure she's fine and healthy and make sure she's okay. I actually come to you now and ask this of you, Robert Sylvester Kelly, and Joycelyn, if you're listening. Call your mother, call your grandparents, call your uncles. Make sure you're fine. It's not a lot to pick up the phone. If it is, it's something wrong if you cannot pick up the phone. So I've asked this for you to do this. Thank you guys. We love you, Joycelyn. Rob, we will be here for you to give you the helping hand, to get you any help you need, because the people that are around you right now are not the people that are helping you. We are helping you right now. I extend my hand out to help you because I'm a man of God. Thank you. Have a good day. In Jesus' name, we always what? Pray.